Hello, I'm Cliff Hall from Cortex with another snack video. In this edition, I'll show you a fantastic way to use pivot tables directly in Acumatica 2018 R2. In this example, we're going to use sales profitability analysis from the receivables module to look at a pivot table directly from the data from that particular screen. So we'll go to receivables and we'll pick sales profitability analysis. By clicking on that, we're going to get to the actual data that we're going to use for our pivot table. To create a pivot table from here, all we need to do is go up to customization and click on pivot tables, which brings us to the pivot table screen. To construct our pivot table data, we'll take data from the fields and drag them and drop them where we want them. For filters, for the rows we're going to look at, any columns we want, and also the values we're going to be using. In this case, all the data we need is already on the screen. Filters allows you to be able to sift through the data to find what you're looking for in a smaller snapshot than the entire group of data set. Under rows gives us the ability to take a look at what kind of levels of information we're going to look at. In this case, we're going to look at first salesperson and underneath that item class. We're not using any columns here, but we are using values. So we want to look at the net sale, the cost, the margin, and the margin percent. Once we've constructed the pivot table layout, then all we have to do is click on View Pivot, which brings up the pivot table for us. In this case, as an example, Steve Church is the salesperson, and here are the item classes for which he has sold goods. In the computers and tablets area, we can see he did a very good job in net sales and cost, and especially in the margin percent. On any of these lines, wherever you see the blue, you can go ahead and click on that number and see the underlying data. Here's an example of the data for Steve Church for computers and tablets. And that's pretty much all there is to creating a pivot table and data through Acumatica. For a recap, we'll start off with the receivables, sales profitability analysis. From that screen, we're going to go up here and click customization and pivot tables. Once we're in the pivot table, we're going to take fields, drag them and drop them under filters, rows, columns, and values. When we're done, we're going to click on View Pivot, which creates the pivot table. And from here, we can drill down to any information we want to take a deeper look at what's underlying those numbers. Thank you for watching another Cortex Snack video. Subscribe below and find out more about how we can help you enhance productivity and increase your profits.
Choose today to take control of your business, unleash your potential, and let your vision come to life with Acumatica. Find out more at cortex.com.